Hey, what's up guys? It's Get One here and it's that time again. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer. Now, before I go into this, right, I want to just put something out there. And I've been trying to decide whether or not I'm actually hyped for Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm a little love-hate with Five Nights at Freddy's right now. Because, oh, let me just, okay, that's not good anymore. Anyway, a little love-hate with Five Nights at Freddy's right now because I am beginning to agree that a fourth game does seem to be too many. In order to justify the existence of a fourth game, I expect there to be quite a bit different. Now, after the third game, now a trilogy of games with, the changes that were made, I'm fine with that. But if we get a fourth game that doesn't have much different from the original two, because the original three, they were different, they had different gameplay, but they weren't that different. So, in order to justify this game's existence, to me, it needs to be very different, and it needs to really finalize the story of the game. That's what this game needs to do, in my eyes. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the trailer here. Never seen this before, so let's see what we got. Here we go. I'm going to do one time through, just watching it, and then another time I'm going to rewind back through and check things out. Alright? Okay. Alright. I think I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Oh, hi. What have you brought home? I brought home this, I brought home, like, my phone and my sonic screwdriver. Check the closet. Oh, hi, Nightmare Foxy. Want your back. Oh, that's kind of terrifying. Ooh, hi there, Nightmare Body. Okay. Alright, so wait, there might be something after this. Hold on. Clear about time left in the video. No, apparently not. Just fade out. Okay. So let's just go through this, alright? What is it that you think you see? Okay, so the whole vibe I'm getting from this, and this is something that I really like. So, as you guys probably know, I'm a big fan of Slender. I'm really big fan of that type of horror genre, the kind that really gets your skin crawling, and yeah, I'm really a fan of the Slender type horror, Blair Witch, Slender, that sort of thing. Now, this to me seems to be giving off that vibe. Now, here's my thing. Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely a horror game, but the second and third games didn't seem to be nearly as scary as the first one. Now, the first game was genuinely scary. Now, there's the argument that it's just jump scares. Now, that's not true. There's actually quite a bit of science behind why Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is scary. Uncanny Valley, that sort of thing. I won't go into that right now, but trust me, there's quite a bit of science behind what does make it scary besides the jump scares. But the problem was that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3 didn't really scare me. You know, the first one did. The first one, for the first week or so after playing the first game, I could not go to bed at night. It did genuinely scare me. Now, the second and third ones didn't really scare me beyond the jump scares. And, I mean, I guess that's okay. The second one seemed to be much more focused on gameplay. And then the third one was much more focused on story, but there wasn't many more scares to be had. But the vibe I'm getting from this trailer, if the game is anything like the trailer, then this seems to be like a little kid who brings home these demented things, and at night he has to guard his bedroom against these monsters coming in to eat him alive. And now, because, okay, so we have him looking down the hall, right? And you're blinking on the flashlight. It's probably going to have a similar mechanic to the way it worked in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Hold on. So you can see here, he blinks it on. Hold on. Yeah, so there's a little, so basically, that seems to me, so you'll probably, look down the different hallways, and, check your flashlight. And so this really gives me the, okay, so this looks like it's probably going to be the main hub of the game. And this, okay, so this room here, right? This is definitely a child's bedroom. Like, oh, we even have a fan. Nice. Didn't see that first time through. Now, this is definitely a child's bedroom. We have, the toys on the ground. This seems to be a very young child. We just have these very young child-esque toys here. So, what I'm guessing, and now the teasers that we've seen are, they're Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Freddy. So this is probably going to be the nightmares of this little kid, as he, we've all been there, we're little kids who watch a scary movie, and at night we think we're being attacked by the things that we saw in that movie. And, okay, so, we have two doors on either side, and then we have the closet in the middle. So you have to close the doors. So this seems to be similar to the way the first game worked, closing the doors. So that looks to be Nightmare Chica right there. Nice animation, by the way. Okay, so this is interesting because we had this little plush trap thing from the last teaser. Now, here's what I think, right? I think that, now I partially got this from Reddit, is after Five Nights at Freddy's 3, every remnant of the restaurant is gone, right? The, the restaurants are gone, the animatronics are gone, even the horror attraction is gone, so there's nothing left of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Nothing at all. It's all just myth and legend at this point. Now, we did have that little tease at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Springtrap Shadow in the picture, but maybe the soul of Purple Guy, right? Whoever Purple Guy is, doesn't really matter. Whoever Purple Guy is, he is now possessing this little plush trap. And I think that plush trap is the only thing that's real here. And this little kid buys this doll. And first of all, that thing looks really creepy, and I want it to go away. This little kid buys this doll, and he brings it home. This little toy plushie, right? And then he starts being haunted at night by these monsters. And I think that plush trap is haunting this little kid. Now, how this little kid fits into the story remains to be seen. But I really like the vibe here. Okay, so we have plush trap, check the closet, more gameplay elements. We have Foxy in here looking demented. Freaking terrifying. Watch your back. Okay, and then we have, oh my gosh, we have these little things on his bed. Oh, I'm not gonna sleep at night. Okay, so then we have, and it looks like, okay, so what it looks like, this looks to be more gameplay stuff. So he flips around and checks the closet. Now, I'm not sure if this is just animation or if this is what's going to actually look like in-game. Either way, I think you might have a 360-degree view of this bedroom. We know we at least have the, 180 panoramic, but we also have this bed. Now, from the view we see of his bedroom, it looks to me like, it seems to me from this bedroom layout that the bed's probably going to be behind him. So we might have this 360-degree panoramic. And this might go back to the first game quite well. Bonnie in the left door, Chica in the right, Foxy down the hall, and Freddy behind you. So, alright, okay, and then of course we have Bonnie attacking. So that's terrifying. So I think before I saw this, I was a little meh on Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and I thought I was probably gonna buy it. I was probably gonna play it, but I probably wouldn't get as hyped about it as I did Five Nights at Freddy's 3. But seeing this, it really seems like the game is going back to the horror aspect, right? And I really like the vibe going on here, and I think that if the game is anything like the trailer, then it will definitely bring back the horror. I mean, the second and third games had better gameplay and better story, but they weren't nearly as scary. So I think Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is really gonna, and since this is the final installment and there isn't gonna be a Five Nights at Freddy's 5, I think this might do it for me. I think this might do it for me on the whole franchise. So, what do you guys think about this trailer? Let me know in the comments section. Are you gonna buy the game? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Let me know. And yeah. Anyways, guys, my name is CNCK1, and I guess that's about it for this video then. Goodbye.